Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Member Spotlight with Meryl Hayton, 500-hour registered yoga teacher and mind-body coach, teaching self-care for your mind and body. She is a charter member of the Natural Life Business Partnership, and today we are here with our Member Spotlight. Welcome, Meryl.
Hi.
Thanks for coming. Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being a part of this. So Meryl has a really interesting journey from salon owner to this mind-body coach, and later we're going to talk about a great workshop she teaches called I Am Enough. And I asked her to be here today because I love the story of her journey, and she's had such breakthrough business pieces, I don't even know what to call it. But I've seen the growth since you've joined, from going to a full-time job to really just transitioning your whole life and leaving the salon behind and kind of coming into who you are now and doing these great workshops for people. So I thought it would be awesome for you to talk about your journey a little bit and your background to bring you where we are today doing these great workshops. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your journey?
Sure. I had a childhood dream of becoming a nail technician.
Okay.
I followed a creative passion and ended up opening a small nail salon that I had for almost 30 years. And I always loved holistic health and working out. And after about 10 years or so of working in the salon, it's stressful, long hours and repetitive motions, I started to get into yoga. And maybe after 10 or 11 years of practicing, someone suggested to me I become a teacher. So I did a training in, my first training was in hot vinyasa. So I did a 200-hour training. And then I actually was slightly injured in that program, which put me on another journey of learning more self-care for myself. And it helped me evolve into a teacher that teaches people who have injuries and limitations, because I have
Okay. That's quite a specialty, though.
So along the way, to try to help, that helped find my niche.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a weekend certification in yoga for common injuries and limitations. And then actually a customer of mine in the salon wanted me to teach her chair yoga at her home. And she kept at me, and I ended up doing a chair certification and thought, just like when I do every certification, I think it's the best thing I ever did. And it changes my life. That's what I always think.
I totally get that. Okay.
So I did a chair certification, and then I started teaching her privately in her home, which then helped me to be comfortable getting into the senior community. So I did senior chair yoga at a senior community there. And then I did a course online, Yoga for Cancer, and all of that kind of helped me evolve into wanting to do a longer, more advanced certification. So I did a 300-hour certification in practical yoga therapy, because I wanted to learn more about how to help people with stress and common, injuries and limitations. So that made me a 500-hour registered yoga teacher.
Wow. And it sounds like your 500 hours are really such a specialized niche for, that could help like the disabled or the chair,
Right.
Sounds pretty awesome. I'm just curious for my own knowledge, and maybe someone else that's listening, yoga for cancer, is it positions? Is it intention? That's kind of an interesting one. I've never heard of that.
It is, it's just like a very, very gentle type of movement. They do some, you can do some self-massage in there, like your own lymph massage.
Okay.
kind of massaging, your lymphs. There's a something that you can do that kind of massages the lymphs, down your side and stuff like that. That's, just like a very gentle, caring kind of a practice. And there's definitely a lot of breathing and meditation that's included in all of my classes. But there is more of a focus on that in those classes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
so I after my 300-hour certification, I started to cut down in the salon, and really wanted to push myself out. But of course, financially, it was really hard. I felt stuck. I felt like I lived in survival mode all the time. Let's see. I ended up hiring a business coach. That's what ended up helping me. I reached out to someone that had a similar background to me, and she wanted to coach someone professionally. So I ended up hiring her, and she helped me, think more about a brand, and she helped me put together a salon wellness program, because I was really relatable with the common, chronic stress and pain and stiffness that I had working all of the years in the salon. So she helped me put together a salon program called Living Well in the Salon.
Awesome.
So I offer it to salon owners. It can be a benefit to them for their employees, or it can just be something that they tell their employees about, and I can just teach it directly to their employees.
Okay. So do you mostly go to salon? So anyone can hire you to go to the salon and teach this program? Yep. Or they can hire you individually just to work with them one-on-one?
Yep, exactly. I can do privates. I can also rent out a separate space and invite employees from many different salons.
That sounds great.
So it would be self-care for your mind and your body. And I focus specifically on the areas that are used mostly for hairdressers and nail techs. So it's typically the hands, the wrists, the shoulder, the neck. The stylists tend to stand all day long, and the technicians tend to sit all day long. So I kind of focus on those areas, and the workshops can be, customized specifically for one body part or an overall body part, overall body workout, and then focusing maybe on a specific body part.
So once someone completes this and they come out of it, are they able just to work on themselves after that?
Yeah.
So they can feel comfortable kind of staying in that good place?
Yeah, absolutely. I would teach them a program they can do before work, during work, and after work. And things
Beautiful.
Incorporate throughout their day, using the chairs that they sit on or that their clients sit in, or space in their break room. Corners of the wall are really great for, stretching your shoulders and opening like that. So, there's lots of options. I do bring some props with me to kind of show what they can do with the props. So it's cheap to buy, a few props to have on hand, so that they can, do more stuff on their own.
Excellent.
And then I also offer this to cosmetology schools.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's a terrific idea. I think it's people are coming into their career knowing that, things happen along the way. Take care of yourself. It's like preventative care.
Exactly.
Terrific idea. Terrific idea. So from there, you started your I Am Enough workshop?
Actually, back in 2017, when I was doing my advanced level yoga teacher training, I took a 4-day course in mind-body medicine.
Okay.
up at Kripalu in Massachusetts. And she spoke a lot about worthiness and being enough and feeling enough. And it really resonated with me and the limiting beliefs that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I want to start weaving this into my regular yoga classes that I teach weekly. And I started to find poems and inspiration and things that I could, easily weave into the beginning and middle and end of my classes. And then the instructor of my advanced level yoga teacher training, she said, I think you could make this into, a 2-hour workshop. So she helped me do that. And that was one of the things I focused on in my training. I wanted to really get, one of the reasons why I wanted to become an advanced teacher was so that I could really theme my classes and carry a theme throughout the entire class. So I did create this I Am Enough workshop. It is about an hour or so presentation that's interactive. I have people do journaling exercises. I have them sit together and ask questions and talk amongst themselves, which helps to create a sense of unity and support.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk about what negative thoughts and limiting beliefs does to your body physically, and and talk about a little bit about how to change that.
Mm-hmm.
And I typically do some guided meditation, and then I weave all of that. Then we'll kind of clear out the room and we'll get ready to practice a regular yoga practice. So I do a gentle type of yoga class where I weave into every breath, I am enough. And then I'll do, I'll usually read a poem or something like that at the end of class. We'll do some restorative poses with props, and so it's all about being enough and feeling enough, and pretty much they're skipping out of there feeling enough.
Do people need to take it more than once, or are they kind of leave with the tools to help themselves along the way?
Well, it depends on how much they practice it at home. I definitely feel that it is a class that you can do on a regular basis.
Okay.
And now I'm starting to break it apart into pieces. So I've created the I Am Enough evolution, because it's been my life's evolution and journey to uncover all of this, on my own self-healing journey. So I want to break it down, the limiting beliefs, and negative thoughts into categories. So I have one now on creating awareness.
Okay.
And it really is more of a presentation that's definitely interactive. And we'll do some mindful movements, and lots of little guided meditations are incorporated in that.
Very nice.
Coming up, I have some other programs that I'm putting together. I'm not exactly sure what they are yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay, that's fine. So do you have other programs other than the Salon Journey, what were we calling it? The Salon Wellness program and the I Am Enough? Are those your two main pillars?
Those are my two main workshops.
Main pillars? And then you work with people individually.
I teach private yoga in my home or in people's homes.
Okay.
I teach in the senior community. I teach at a 55 and older community, senior chair yoga, and I teach a meditation class there.
Excellent.
And I teach yoga therapy classes, gentle yoga classes, and beginner level classes. That's pretty much my niche.
Okay. And if someone wanted to find your classes, where are you holding classes all over the place? How do they find you best?
I'm always posting on social media, on my Facebook page and Instagram.
Okay.
And it's under my name, which is Meryl Hayton.
Meryl Hayton. In the notes below.
On Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I'm always posting. My regular classes that are weekly are posted on my website, which is merylhayton.com.
Okay. And if there was a salon owner or someone who wanted to try to contact you to have them come to their salon, where is the best way to get in touch with you?
You can email me at merylhayton@gmail.com.
Okay. Or go right to your website too. There's a contact form there.
There's a contact form on my website.
Yep, MerylHayton.com.
You can sign up, subscribe. And then I also have a YouTube channel.
I was just going to say, you've done some great videos that I've seen too, just kind of giving demonstrations. So if there's anyone out there thinking of hiring her or saying, you know, I'd like to learn a little bit more, do you have a specific YouTube channel, or can they go to your website to find YouTube, or just Google your name?
It's Yoga with Meryl Hayton.
Yoga with Meryl Hayton. Terrific. All right. Anything else we need to talk about, or do you want to tell our viewers before we wrap up? Enough? Okay. Okay, it was terrific.
No, I would like to talk more about the mind-body coaching.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, should I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit. So if someone was to hire you individually about the mind-body coaching, what would that look like? How do you work with people in that way?
So I typically do a Zoom call. I prefer to do it that way so that we're face-to-face, 30 minutes once a week. And I do go through, I give them a free consultation first just to see that we are a match.
Good.
And then, we would set up, you know, a weekly 30-minute, at the minimum 30-minute consultation. I would do more if they wanted more.
Okay.
And we would try to uncover what their limiting beliefs are, what their negative thoughts are, and try to shift that. I lived my life, like I said before, I felt like I struggled a lot, that I lived in survival mode, and my mind was constantly thinking about all these negative thoughts, and it kind of kept me, I feel like,
stuck
on the hamster wheel.
Yeah. Yep.
And now that I have shifted a lot of that, my mind is a lot more clear. I'm much more creative. I use my mind more than I use my body physically. I used to use my body physically in the salon.
Okay.
And now I use my mind more to create my business.
Excellent. So if someone comes to you with limiting beliefs about anything, could be self-worth, could be their weight, could be their business, whatever it is.
Yeah,
a relationship. Do you intertwine your yoga practices into that? Or is it really like a talk therapy? How do you go ahead to shift it? Is it?
Yeah, I can create and customize a program that incorporates all of it, yoga, meditation, and the inspiration piece.
Nice.
But I can also break it down and just do yoga, or just do, you know, the inspiration piece, as I call the coaching.
Okay.
Always includes meditation.
Nice.
So I actually create, through my intuition, customized guided meditation, and it's recorded so that they can replay it back and listen to my voice and their own voice repeating what I'm saying. So it gets really, it's called integration. So it gets integrated into their bodies. And then, you know, each week we can create new ones, you know, as things progress. So
that's beautiful. I've never heard of that before. I really like that. That's a beautiful way of doing things.
Yeah.
Very nice. And how long have you been coaching? For quite a while?
No, it's actually a fairly new
part of your business?
Part of my business, yeah.
Very nice. I can see how it all comes together. Mm-hmm. You've probably learned a lot along the way from your own journey. Excellent.
Yeah, the first part of the coaching program makes you learn it for yourself and helps you become a receiver, helps you become, you know, to receive information, right? And then it helps you transmute it, right? And change whatever you need to inside. And then it helps me become a transmitter so that I'm transmitting that out.
Okay.
So I had to learn how to do all that before I could be able to assist people in doing that.
Right. So there's a lot of intuitive work there too. Mm-hmm. It sounds like energy work.
Yeah.
Kind of all balled up.
I know. That's
That's the good part. That's what makes everyone unique.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like everything that you create is uniquely done for that specific person.
Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful, beautiful. Anything else you want to share before we wrap up today?
I guess just something popped in my head about the coaching. I also do EFT tapping.
Oh,
As
you want to
part-
explain what that is quickly?
So EFT means Emotional Freedom Technique. We have certain meridians that are on our body that we tap on in a certain way. And it actually is incorporated with the same customized guided meditation that I do.
Oh,
Also
nice.
intuitively done. And, if somebody wanted to get rid of fear, we would talk about what the fear is, and then I would intuitively help them and guide them through the emotional freedom technique, the tapping. And it really shifts your energy and shifts your mindset. It's really incredible. I mean, I've done it on my own. Obviously, you have to practice what you preach.
Yeah.
I've done it on my own, and I have really shifted some unbelievable thoughts and energy. So,
Wow, that's incredible.
powerful.
All right. So once again, before we wrap up, how would people get in touch with you if they wanted to continue the conversation or ask you about some of your gifts?
So my website is my name, MerylHayton.com. My email is merylhayton@gmail.com. And you can find me under my name, Meryl Hayton, on Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah, and you are from the Morris County, New Jersey area.
Morris County, New Jersey.
Yep. So great. And do you work with people through distance? Probably for your coaching you do.
Yes, for coaching.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. Yep. I just like to put that out there. Not everyone's a distance coach, but you are. So it doesn't really matter if you're seeing this wherever you are. If you're interested in the program, you can certainly give Meryl a call or an email. Somehow reach out to her.
Yeah.
All right, great. I thank you so much for coming on today and talking about your business and doing our little member spotlight. I do very much appreciate your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.